Russian forces announced the destruction of 2 more German-made Leopard tanks in fighting in the Kupiansk area, Ukraine. The Russian Ministry of Defense announced on September 22 that the Western military group opened fire on Ukrainian forces near the settlements of Artmovka in the Lugansk region, as well as Sinkovka, Berestovo, and Ivanovka in the Kharkiv region. The Russian Ministry of Defense announced that Ukrainian forces lost a total of 20 soldiers, 2 Leopard tanks, and 3 other vehicles in the attacks. RT posted a video recording the attack on German-made Leopard tanks. According to the commander of the Tank Destruction Brigade, these vehicles were discovered at night and were hit at 8:00 a.m. by a Lancet unmanned aerial vehicle, UAV. UAV Lancet operates by carrying explosives hovering in the air and continuously searching for targets. Once the target is confirmed, the UAV will launch a suicide attack like the mechanism of an air-to-ground missile. This UAV is named Lancet, meaning scalpel, because of its ability to attack targets with high precision like in a surgery. The Russian Defense Ministry also said that Russia's southern group of forces repelled 4 Ukrainian attacks near the settlements of Vodyanoy and Mariinka in the Donetsk region. The latest report from the Russian Ministry of Defense confirmed that up to 200 Ukrainian soldiers were killed and wounded in attacks on this front, in addition to 2 infantry fighting vehicles and 3 cars also destroyed. Meanwhile, Ukraine is said to have rejected several deliveries of Leopard tanks from Western partners. According to German news agency Der Spiegel, Kyiv refused to receive a batch of 10 Leopard 1 of 5 main battle tanks on the grounds that they needed comprehensive repair and maintenance. This repair requires special parts and technical expertise that Kyiv currently does not have. Danish TV Channel 2 revealed that more than 50% of the new batch of Leopard 1 tanks supplied by Denmark to Ukraine were defective. TV2 cited a summary document sent to allies by Danish Defense Minister Troels Lund Poulsen, in which he admitted that 12 of the 20 tanks supplied by Denmark to Ukraine had problems. 10 of the above tanks are already in Ukraine, although Minister Poulsen said they have minor defects and are being handled by local repairers. The remaining 10 tanks are believed to still be in Poland, of which at least 2 have serious defects. In February, Germany announced it would supply more than 100 Leopard tanks to Kyiv in a joint effort with the Netherlands and Denmark. However, as reported by Die Welt in early August, only 10% of the promised tanks have been delivered so far. After Kyiv refused to accept the goods, the German side is said to have sent a group of experts to Poland, where the tanks will be transferred into Ukraine. After the inspection process, experts are said to have concluded that the Leopard tanks were worn out after the training of Ukrainian soldiers in Germany and needed repair. The upgraded model of the Leopard 1 tank is the Leopard 2 with thicker armor, larger guns with longer range, more powerful engines, and a more advanced control system. Both Leopard 1 and 2 tank models were used by Ukraine in the counterattack. Russia has managed to increase the range of its Lancet drones. This was stated by military analyst for Bild magazine Julian Ropke. The journalist came to this conclusion after analyzing a video published by the Russian Ministry of Defense, in which Russian loitering ammunition hits a MiG-29 fighter at an airfield near Kryvyi Rog. The admiration of the German press was not caused by the fact of defeat itself, but by the distance that the Lancet covered before the attack. The fact is that the air harbor where the destroyed Ukrainian aircraft was located is located 65 kilometers from the nearest Russian positions. Let us recall that the Russian loitering ammunition Lancet has already become one of the symbols of a special military operation. With its help, the military destroyed a huge amount of Western military equipment, including German Leopard 2 tanks. However, until recently, one of the main disadvantages of the Lancet was considered to be its short flight range. But Russian designers have recently been able to fill this gap. Proof of this was the defeat of a Ukrainian fighters at an airfield near Kryvyi Rog.